Eat chia seeds for 1 week and be amazed at what happens to your body. Sometimes the simplest things turn out to be the most powerful. Have you ever wondered what a tiny spoonful a day could do? A Japanese doctor claims that just 1 week with chia seeds can dramatically impact your health, energy, and even appearance, regardless of whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. Imagine a morning, the usual porridge, tea, and the radio softly playing in the background. But your body is increasingly sending out warning signals. Your blood pressure fluctuates, your joints ache, and by noon, your energy is already depleted. Everything seems normal, but you can feel that your battery is draining faster than before. Sound familiar? At first glance, it doesn't seem critical, but Japanese researchers warn that chronic fatigue, dry skin, memory issues, and digestive problems can be signs of hidden inflammation, a lack of cellular energy, and an imbalance of omega fats. These might seem like minor inconveniences, but over time, they can lead to serious health diagnoses. The seeds we're going to talk about may look tiny, but they are incredibly powerful. They contain a rare balance of fiber, protein, calcium, antioxidants, and especially omega-3 fatty acids, which become critically important as we age. These nutrients help maintain the elasticity of our blood vessels, support brain function, and even influence our mood. Japanese doctors have long included chia seeds in the diets of elderly patients and have been witnessing remarkable results every day. What happens if you ignore the signals from your body? If you disregard these signals, the consequences can accumulate unnoticed. Metabolic disturbances, blood sugar spikes, decreased bone density, and memory decline often begin with a lack of essential nutrients that can be easily replenished with just a teaspoon a day. But don't despair. There's good news. According to Japanese experts, you can feel a difference in just 1 week, gently but noticeably. Improved sleep, more stable energy, and a lighter feeling in your stomach. Want to know how it works and what you need to do? Most importantly, how to consume chia seeds correctly so you don't harm yourself and kickstart a powerful recovery process in your body as you age. Rate the video from 1 to 10 in the comments and share it with someone you care about. They'll be grateful. How would you feel if your body began a natural cleansing process? As we age, our metabolism slows down, and the toxins that used to be eliminated almost unnoticed start to accumulate, creating piles of waste in our bodies. This can lead to feelings of heaviness in the stomach, digestive issues, dry skin, and constant fatigue. But Japanese nutritionists claim that just 12 teaspoons of chia seeds a day can gently awaken your body's internal cleansing systems without stress and unnecessary medications. What's the secret? The secret lies in the unique structure of chia seeds. When they come into contact with liquid, they form a gel rich in soluble fiber. This gel acts like a natural brush for the intestines, gently helping to eliminate waste, improving peristalsis, and, most importantly, nourishing beneficial gut bacteria. As a result, bloating decreases, vitamin absorption improves, and the body stops working overtime. Here's what happened to one woman. Mary had always been active, enjoying walks, gardening, and taking care of her grandchildren. But everything changed after she turned 70. She started suffering from constipation, her skin lost its luster, and waking up in the morning became a struggle. After hearing the advice from a Japanese doctor about chia seeds, she decided to give them a try by adding them to water before bed. By the 5th day, she noticed that waking up was easier and her stomach felt calmer. A month later, a friend she hadn't seen in a year asked her, Are you doing something different? Your face looks so refreshed. And all of this without any pills or strict diets. But attention, what's the most important thing? The key is not to overdo it. Start with half a teaspoon soaked in a glass of water for at least 30 minutes, or better yet, overnight. In the morning, drink it on an empty stomach or add it to your oatmeal. The key is consistency. It's also important to drink more water throughout the day to ensure that the fiber works effectively. And remember, don't expect miracles on the very first day. This is a gentle, natural process, but you can start to feel the effects within a week. Let me ask you, have you been looking for a way to stabilize your blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease? If so, listen carefully. Chia seeds can help stabilize blood pressure and lower the risk of heart disease. As we age, our cardiovascular system becomes particularly vulnerable. Many people experience fluctuations in blood pressure, tinnitus, and a feeling of heaviness in the chest. Does this sound familiar? These are not just age-related nuisances. They are signals that your heart and blood vessels are functioning at their limits. Research from Japanese doctors has shown that regularly consuming chia seeds can be a natural way to support heart health without the side effects associated with many medications. What exactly is found in seeds? Chia seeds are one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids. These compounds help lower harmful cholesterol levels, strengthen blood vessel walls, and improve blood flow, preventing the formation of clots. Additionally, chia seeds contain magnesium and potassium, micronutrients that play a direct role in regulating blood pressure. All of this together creates a gentle yet stable effect without the sharp fluctuations that the body is so sensitive to in later life. Listen to what happened to a man over 70. George worked on the railroad for many years and was always strong and resilient. However, after retiring, he began to notice a strange weakness, especially in the mornings. The pressure was fluctuating wildly. The doctor prescribed some tablets, but the side effects disrupted his sleep. On a recommendation, he decided to try chia seeds. George started adding them to his yogurt for breakfast. After 2 weeks, he noticed that the pressure swings became less frequent, and after a month, the morning dizziness completely disappeared. Now, he continues his morning ritual of chia seeds, avocado toast, and a cup of green tea. A simple yet powerful way to start the day. How can you consume chia seeds if you don't want to drink them with water? If you're not keen on having chia with water, there are plenty of tasty alternatives. For instance, you can mix them into low-fat yogurt, oatmeal, or even blend them with applesauce. The key is to let them soak. Another great tip is to make overnight chia pudding with plant-based milk and cinnamon. It's not only delicious, but also keeps you full for a long time, stabilizing blood sugar levels and giving your heart a break right from the start of the day. How do you prepare it? In a small glass jar, mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with 150 ml of almond, oat, or coconut milk. Add a pinch of cinnamon and, if you like, some honey or chopped figs. Stir well, cover with a lid, and place it in the refrigerator overnight. In the morning, give it a good stir, and it's ready to go. You can top it with nuts, apple slices, or berries. And voila! You've got a powerful boost of nutrients for your body. What about bones and joint inflammation? As we age, many people increasingly feel as though their bodies are creaking from within. Knees become heavier, fingers lose flexibility, and backs react to every change in the weather. Many view this as an inevitable part of getting older. However, Japanese researchers have long discovered a simple and gentle way to slow down these processes: regular consumption of chia seeds, which are rich in calcium, boron, and natural anti-inflammatory components. What nutrients are in chia? Chia seeds contain nearly 5 times more calcium than milk, along with boron, a mineral that helps retain calcium in the bones and improves its absorption. This is especially important for those dealing with osteoporosis and age-related bone density loss. Additionally, the high omega-3 fatty acid content helps reduce inflammation in the joints, alleviating pain and morning stiffness. All of this makes chia a natural support for bones and joints, particularly when consumed regularly. Eleanor, who is now 74 years old, has spent her entire life at the piano, even playing at her grandchildren's weddings. However, in recent years, her fingers have started to go numb, her joints have swollen, and the familiar scales have become increasingly difficult to play. Her grandson, inspired by Japanese dietary approaches, suggested she try incorporating chia seeds into her diet. She started simply, having cinnamon pudding in the morning and adding a bit of seeds to her soup or salad during the day. After a month, she noticed her fingers were more agile. The pain had subsided, and in the evenings, she found herself wanting to play the piano again. 3 months later, she resumed teaching online and felt needed once more. How can you strengthen your joints with chia seeds? To support joint health, it's important to combine chia seeds with foods rich in vitamin D and magnesium. A great combination is chia seeds with roasted pumpkin, or a morning salad made with arugula, grated carrots, olive oil, and a spoonful of chia. It's also beneficial to mix the seeds into warm almond milk with turmeric for a soothing evening drink that gently reduces inflammation and improves sleep. The key is to do this with care and consistency, treating it as a form of self-care. But chia seeds not only benefit your blood vessels and bones, they do so much more. Chia supports brain function and protects against age-related changes. Over time, we might start to notice things like forgetting names, mixing up dates, or finding it harder to concentrate while reading or talking. These small lapses can be particularly alarming, especially if there's a family history of dementia or Alzheimer's disease. However, Japanese experts assure us that regularly consuming chia seeds is a gentle yet effective way to nourish the brain and maintain mental clarity even in advanced age. The brain is made up of 60% fat, and the omega-3 fatty acids abundant in chia seeds literally nourish its cells. How do they work? They enhance the transmission of nerve impulses, reduce inflammation in neural tissues, and improve blood flow. Additionally, chia contains tryptophan, an amino acid that plays a role in the production of serotonin, the hormone associated with happiness and calmness. When is this important? It's especially crucial when someone is feeling fatigued, anxious, or mildly depressed. By nourishing the brain from within, chia not only helps us think more clearly, but also feel better. This happened to our next hero. Thomas, 78, was a true encyclopedia who could talk about any battle or philosopher with pinpoint accuracy down to the year. However, in recent years, he started forgetting the names of his students and losing track of conversations. This frustrated him, but he didn't give up. He began searching for ways to nourish his brain. He came across an interview with a Japanese neurologist who mentioned chia seeds. Thomas started adding them to his morning smoothies with blueberries and spinach. After a couple of weeks, he noticed he was remembering things better, and in the evenings, he felt a renewed desire to read. A month later, he was even invited to a seminar to give a short lecture on Roman philosophers. Who would have thought that such ordinary seeds could have such an impact, and you too can enhance your brain? How else can you enhance the effect? To boost its benefits, it's helpful to combine chia seeds with other brain-boosting foods like blueberries, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, spinach, and dark chocolate. A great option is a green smoothie. A handful of spinach, half a banana, half a cup of blueberries, a teaspoon of honey, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a bit of water. Blend it all together, and you'll have a light drink that nourishes the brain and improves focus and mood. You can enjoy it in the morning or as a light snack during the day. But what's most important? It's essential to remember that caring for your memory starts with consistency, not drastic changes. Let's wrap things up together and highlight something very important for everyone. We've traveled an essential journey, from fatigue and fluctuating blood pressure to lightness, mental clarity, and gentle support for the body. We've seen that chia seeds are not just a trendy fad, but an accessible, reliable, and scientifically backed way to improve health without drastic measures. They work at the cellular level, nourishing the heart, relieving joint stress, cleansing the intestines, and even boosting mood. And all of this happens delicately, without any strain on the body. How to get started? If you want to give it a try, begin small. Just soak a teaspoon of chia seeds overnight in half a glass of water or plant-based milk. In the morning, add them to your oatmeal or eat them on their own. After a few days, you'll notice a difference. Perhaps your mornings feel a bit more energized, your digestion calmer, and your mind clearer. That's your body responding. You don't need to change everything at once. The key is to start. And here's the most important thought. What if it doesn't help? Someone might think, that's perfectly normal, but it's important to remember, chia seeds are not a medicine. They are a form of nutrition. They don't provide instant results like a pill. Their effects are cumulative and natural, which means they are safe. Additionally, chia seeds are affordable, have a mild flavor, and can easily be incorporated into your usual meals. Even if you just add them to soup or a fruit drink, that's already a step towards improvement. Give it a try. Don't put it off for later. Buy a small bag of chia seeds today. Place it in a visible spot, like next to your tea or grains. Brew your first batch, and just start. This could be the beginning of a significant internal shift. Let that small spoon be a symbol of your self-care, your commitment to progress, and your choice of life through mindfulness rather than habit. Imagine this. It's morning, and you wake up not to worry, but to sunlight. Your body feels relaxed, stretching gently. Your hands confidently hold a cup of your favorite drink, and your thoughts flow calmly like a stream. You're not just living, you're truly present in each day. This is possible. Just start small. Sometimes all it takes is one spoonful to transform your whole day, and a day can change everything.